For this chopped presentation, I will be talking about the anchored model of teaching. Now, with the anchored model of teaching, it is a teaching style that is a form of situated learning and related to problem-based learning. Learning happens best in a format that engages the learner, also known as interactive. It is in Module 4, and I have been assigned the dollar store. The purpose of multiplying is to be able to calculate high numbers without having to count one by one. One of the first and most important multiplications to know is the twos. To multiply by twos, you simply count 2 pencils times 1 and end up with only 2 pencils. 2 pencils times 2, or 2 times, gives you a total of 4 pencils. 2 pencils times 3, or 3 times 2 pencils, gives you a total of 6 pencils, and so on. You add 2 pencils each time and end up with a total without having to count each pencil individually. Once you get to 2 pencils times 10 times, you end up with a total of 20 pencils. It's basically grouping and regrouping in order to get your total amount of pencils. Now we can count 2 times 1 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 3 is 6, times 4 is 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Similarly, to multiply by threes, I will demonstrate with military action figures. I will begin by grouping all my military men into groups of 3. Once in groups of 3, it isn't hard to see that each group adds 3 action figures. Therefore, 3 men in one group, or 3 times 1, gives you 3 men. 3 men in 2 groups gives you a total of 6 men, or 3 times 2. 3 men in 3 groups, or 3 times 3, gives you a total of 9 men, and so on. Lastly, since multiplying from what we can see is simply grouping and finding patterns, I will use Andy's mint chocolates to demonstrate multiplying by 4s. As you can see, the pattern is easy to follow, and once one can teach themselves to think with this pattern, one can multiply any number times any number and be able to pretty easily come up with the answer just by thinking about the pattern and maybe adding a few of the patterns together. Once in groups of 4, it isn't hard to see that each group adds 4 Andy's chocolates. Therefore, 4 chocolates in one group, or 4 times 1, gives you a total of 4 chocolates. 4 chocolates in 2 groups, or 4 times 2, gives you a total of 8 chocolates. 4 chocolates in 3 groups, or 4 times 3, gives you a total of 12 chocolates, and so on. I hope you like the multiplication demonstration and are able to use this to teach a young one, or at least get an idea of how to teach multiplication using simple, inexpensive items found anywhere within the home or the dollar store. Thank you for watching.